and welcome to Module 1. In this module, we will look at our children as we look them at every day and we'll reassess all we know about our interaction with them for every day. So, welcome viewer. You're now going to hear a story that I had in my teenage years. When I was 12 years old, I was given a computer, my first computer, XT platform that I get for my birthday, got all our money and invest in this computer, and I started to enjoy this. And I played games, and I did all the early word processing, and it was fun for me. I just loved it. I since then immediately in love myself and my I immediately fall in love with the computers because from that day I always knew I'm going to be a software designer and I'm going to be a gamer for the rest of my life. So my dad and I, we were always on the same page. We loved the technology, we loved the games, we played, we shared, we cheered for each other. But my mom always stayed on silence. She said, come on, stupid. You don't need to play such many hours. You don't have to be better at it. It will give you nothing in your life. But I kept playing, and she was beginning to get angry more and more. So we always have those fights. Are you going to stay on the computer? Why are you playing? You're just 60 minutes for a day allowance to play the computer. You must do your homework. So we began to clash on that one, and it was no way to bond, and there was no communication around that one. Maybe in other parts of life we had great communication, but that was always the Achilles heel. We always tried to bash each other, to just going who's right, who's wrong, right? But the time passed and I grew and I was 20 years old and I kept playing games and video games and racing games and shooter games and strategy games, and I always had this weird look from my mother, said, come on, stop wasting your time, this is not gonna get you anywhere. But I kept playing. I played in secret. I play after they go to bed. I go to friends to do homework, but we played games. I skipped school, sometimes go to the computer classroom and played games. I had every opportunity that I had, I just played games. So now I'm 16 years old and I'm still playing games, and I decided to go to study software programming, and I keep playing games and I keep my mom giving me those weird looks, the computer is stupid, why are you doing this, stop it. I kept doing it, and about 10 years after that we're fighting, one day my mom comes from school and she said, the school made us take present a laptop. And now we have to know how to use it. Well, I said, come on, let's sit down. I will teach you all you need to do, how to Google, how to word process, how to store files, how to manage your stuff on the computer. She said, yes, but now my head hurts. Come on, let's do it another time. So I waited a day, said, come on, let's start your computer learning. Said, okay, I just registered to the course through the Ministry of Education, and they're going to teach me everything. So she went to the course, of course. I helped her, and she got an A in the class, one of the top. And she took the laptop, put it aside, and didn't touch it for 5 years. And all these 5 years, I'm playing, I'm studying already my bachelor degrees in software engineering, and she's looking at me weird and, come on, you need to study, leave these games. They are not going to get you anywhere. But, you know, I'm already grown up, so she loses a bit. And someday she said, I saw this presentation that somebody gave for the computer about a lesson that I'm giving. She teaches math from K to 12 school, okay? So we sat down and I said, come on, open the computer, press some keys. She said, no, you do it, you do it. You do it, I will keep a notebook. I said, come on, you have to do it. You have to press the buttons, you have to get it in your muscle memory. I said, no, I'm never gonna do it. I'm never gonna be as good as you are. I said, okay, come on. But everybody has to start somewhere. Nobody's born with the knowledge, right? So she gave me every excuse every day. Come on, I have to go, I have to work, I have to study, my head hurts. It was a long day, I'm tired. Okay, but one day I sit down and come on, you have to do it. And we just did it, right? I'm not going to tell you how many cries and how many tears she spilled on those lessons, but after about 12, 20 lessons, she got the hand of it, started doing these presentations. She did an open class in her school with a projector, right? She was projecting this amazing presentation about, I don't know, calculus, something, basic algebra. Everybody cheers and come on, you're genius, you're maverick. How you know so well the stuff in the computer? And this was a great moment for me. Since then, we have this great bond with my mom. Every time she needs something from the computer, she said, come on, I learned all the best thing I know from you. I so admire you. You are the best teacher I had. And we're teachers because my mom is a teacher and I'm a teacher. And we stay together about how to develop the presentations, how to bring new, exciting, challenging games to the first and second graders, how to be useful in the class with the computer. Moreover, she's always said, school, they just love it. They just love it. They just love me for it. I'm bringing them new customers. I'm bringing new students. We're getting so great. So, what's the moral of this story? First of all, stop being afraid of the computer. Stop being afraid of the video games. Stop being afraid of your children. You should interact with them. You should just go and ask them, I see you play Minecraft today. I see you play Fortnite today. I see you play some video games tonight. Well, let's dissect this. What do you do in Minecraft? The kid says, I don't know. But try to talk to them. Say, you're getting materials. In Minecraft, you have to build stuff, right? You're getting materials. You should know which material is better and suitable for building a house. Stone versus wood versus glass. You have to know architecture. You have to have a spatial vision because you need to know where it's going to be the house, where it's placed. Maybe it's near the forest, maybe it's near the river, how tall it should be, how many blocks would it include, right? It's 5 blocks tall and it's 10 blocks across, and each 5 blocks there's a window. Well, you say, come on, it's easy, but actually it's calculus. They're learning to count, they're learning to measure space, to measure perimeter, to measure they're learning to measure space. They're learning the perimeter. They're learning to count. They're learning to multiply. They're learning what would be the best design. And then, another thing, they learning how to navigate. this world. They need to go from the river to the sea, to the forest, get in the forest their lumber, bring it to the house that is by the river, and find their way. They're learning navigation. They're learning to interact with the world. They're learning to they're learning to build, to tackle problems, to solve problems, to learn new stuff. All this in a natural, intuitive interaction. Me, like it would say my greatest hero, Muli Eden, the CEO of Intel. So, what are we getting here? Stop looking over the shoulder and don't be the ones that take the screen as a buffer between your child and yourself. Second of all, you should ask them, what are they doing? And take your grown-up vision and learn what the children has to offer you, because they're operating on the edge of technology, on the edge of perception. We're entering this wonderful digital age where digital personality is more important than your physical presence. So you as the parent are the responsible one. You should take your children, you should bond with them over this. Maybe it's kind of stupid from the first look game. Maybe it looks to you a bit silly. Maybe it looks like they're doing too many hours on that one. But they're trying to be better. They're trying to advance in their lives. They're trying to conquer. They're trying to win friends. They're interacting with other players. They're interacting with the world. But you're not in that world. But you should be. You should be part of your child's world. And lastly, what I would suggest you to do, sit down with your child. Ask them what they're doing. Don't nag them. Minutes for this, minutes for that. Just sit down and have a talk with them. They will feel great that you are interested in their lives. You will feel great that you finally found something that you bond together. People are dying to find some mutual hobbies. You can use your child hobby to interact with them, to build this great connection. Well, we will continue this in module 2. See you.